Now that we've talked about the Writing with Mentors process, we can get started with some practice. We're going to be looking at flags as a way to create a list of criteria for quality. As we know, flags are really important to all the different cultures of the world, so it only makes sense that there would be specific criteria for what makes a good flag, right? You can thank Mr. Plemons for this lesson. He loves flags. All right, so when you see these flags, what do you notice about them that makes them special? And what do you notice about them that makes them sort of following the same uniform process? Let's go ahead and start making a list. We might say that good flags are simple. We might say that they use primary colors. They use universally recognizable symbols that mean something to the country. And very good flags, as we know, have crisp lines because they're so simple. So, just right there, we have created, in a way, a rubric, a way for us to decide if something is up to par or not. But what about when we see bad flags? Like this one. How many of these rules does this flag break? Mr. Plemons made a joke once. You know a flag is bad when it has a flag on it, right here. Let's go ahead and try to rate some of these flags. So here's the flag for Colleen. You might think it's boring, but is it technically a good flag? How many of the 4 criteria does it meet? We have to give this flag a 4. What about the flag for the United States of America? I'd say it also gets a 4. Then there's this flag. Gonna have to give it a 4. But then there's this one. Oh my goodness. Is it simple? Definitely not. Does it use only primary colors? Yes, technically. Does it have symbols that everyone can recognize? Yes. But does it have crisp lines? I would say no, because it has so many different elements overlapping each other and it's just too much. So really, this flag gets a 1. Then there's this flag. I just don't even know what it's trying to do. I don't think it's very instantly recognizable. I think we're going to have to give this flag a 2. Then there's this flag. Oh, goodness gracious, this flag. Pocatello. Where even is Pocatello? I don't even know. It's got a trademark symbol here, a copyright symbol down here. Ugh, this horrible faded 90s graphic and 2 different fonts. Like, who made this? I give it a 0. Now, you might be wondering, what good is this rubric we even made? We're not even flag experts, Miss K. Well, let's go visit the North American Vexillological Association, which is a flag organization. Vexillological is anything that has to do with a flag. You can thank Mr. Plemons for me knowing that word too. Oh, look at this. They explain exactly what a good and bad flag are. Number 1, keep it simple. Number 2, use meaningful symbolism. Number 3, use 2 or 3 basic colors. Number 4, no lettering or seals. And number 5, be distinctive or be related. Avoid duplicating other flags. Oh my goodness, you guys. Looks like we came up with criteria that match the North American Vexillological Association. If you guys can figure out good criteria for flags that matches them, you can do this for anything. You can do this for a piece of writing. You can do this for a movie. You can use Writing with Mentors and make a mentor list, a checklist of what makes something good, all on your own.